Kaya Dreamers, episode 23 of Primed and Clueless.
Special Gamers Edition.
Bow wow! We couldn't get the rights of the riff, but I did it anyway.
About what?
Wow wow!
What riff?
It's just a riff.
Just, yeah?
Yeah. Bow wow! Looks like we've got a riff off on our hands for all you Pitch Perfect fans out there. Anyway, we're talking about video games because Kael and I,
we're freaking gamers.
big time gamers. But we're also painting because that's what we do here on Primed and Creamed. This? No, I was holding him up. This? No. I'm painting Will from Baldur's Gate.
Citadel.
It's him up there.
He's so dumb. I'm painting Lae'zel Boulder from the gate. So got Rogue is here.
Yeah, I don't know. Kael loves to do like a little practice paint on something else.
Yeah. So this is Rogue. I'm redoing her fire effect.
Her explosion effect.
Fuck. Could you imagine? But her like the Rogue, the actual like Rogue part of the mini is pretty cool. If you look at the, she's upside down because she can fly.
Unlike in the X-Men movie that came out where she could do nothing.
She has fallen over.
But before we start, we'd like to have a little conversation with you, the viewer.
We noticed you've been on those websites, and we thought maybe it was time for us to have the talk.
Wouldn't that be a fun episode? Me and Kael are going to record an episode, right? It's just called The Talk, and it's 2 hours of us explaining sex while painting.
So instead, we're doing quite the opposite.
We're talking about the fact that you don't... No, I'm just kidding.
Video games.
So, here at D&D Live Presents, which is, you know, it's the company that we work for. It's pretty good times. I like it. Good time. We put a little post on Instagram. If you're not following us, follow us. Where we're expressing our interest in you. That's right, you, the viewer. Because we want people to stream games.
We want you. We want to give the gaming.
Because we have this segment Gaming Geese. You don't actually have to be a goose. We'll teach you how. To stream. So yeah, send in your expression of interest to the form. It's a very simple form. You just fill it out, send it in, and we will get in touch with you.
Yeah. If you've ever wanted to stream your favorite game or a game that you want like a blind reaction to, like on the internet, and you have seen Gaming Geese, or even if you haven't seen Gaming Geese, that's whatever. Yeah, do your expression of interest, and you could be the next goose.
I'm gonna be so real with you. I don't know why they're geese. I think it's just a GG kind of thing.
Oh, I just never like.
That is part of it.
I never interrogated that.
And they're just a gaggle of silly guys. The people who have been in Gaming Geese in the past were just a gaggle of silly geese.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do whatever you want. You play whatever you want. You can.
I played Rivals before. That was a fun time on Gaming Geese. And also, because you're probably sitting there going, Hayden, that form sounds so threatening. I don't want to do it because I don't know. You don't know what you're talking about. You're just told to read a script. I've done the form. Twice. It's easy. I double. Twice. 2 forms.
I haven't done the form.
You did the form.
I
It's
did
the
the
same
form.
form.
Oh, wicked! I've done the form.
It's our picture project form. Find it in the Instagram bio.
They had
our entry.
The company had to put in a picture project form because I messaged Jules one like random afternoon. I was like, "Hey, what about a podcast? How sick would that be?" And Jules was like,
I can't keep receiving these
yeah,
messages.
this is the 18th message of this exact same caliber
From Hayden.
from Hayden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jules, does that mean people can use that form to pitch other such projects for other corners of D&D Live?
It does if they really wanna.
Wow.
We're actively looking for Gaming Geese. But if you want to pitch something else, you could.
I would do it myself. Where I was going to express my interest, but Jules had to step in and be like, "You're doing other projects. You're gonna get burnt out." And I was like, you know what? Fair enough. But it's really exciting. It's just a chance for you to play a game that you really like.
Also, we have the facilities to do something.
We do.
We have all the stuff.
There is at least one bathroom here.
Yeah, you can poo. But like, you can just have it so like, you know, you just send in the thing and then you go, oh, I forgot about that. And then you get contacted and you go, oh, that's right, I want to do it. So you can do it. Yeah. But anyway, enough about that. If you have any questions, put them in the chat or message us on one of our socials. And yeah.
Enough about gaming.
Do you want this?
Yeah. Thank you.
And just passed me the phone and I was like, what? What is this for?
Gaming Geese presents Hayden's Feet. Not. Because we were streaming for free.
Sadly,
that's not free.
Sadly, we don't have the Switch 2 version of Hayden's Feet. We've only got the Switch 1.
Is Hayden trying to steal my brand? No, I'm not a platinum-haired baddie, so I won't be stealing any brands.
Oh, a chat message got lost in the transfer from when I swapped over to give you that. Printed table say, I think it's amazing of you guys.
I think it's amazing of you for printing straight to table.
Speaking of.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Ready? Okay, I'm gonna put it on this cam, okay?
Is anything in front of the cam?
No, I'm moving it, alright? I'm moving it. Don't switch yet, I'll tell you when.
Okay.
I'll tell you when. Ready? I can go. Yeah!
It suck.
Yeah!
Forwards a little bit.
What?
Towards the camera a little bit.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah!
That's Psyduck, baby.
Look at that. I'm gonna do a little touch-ups here and there, but yeah, look at that. Well, you're probably thinking to yourself, well, that's really interesting, but what are you gonna do with it? There's a screw on the back. A little hole. You can put a screw in it.
Huh?
Put a nail head, flathead.
You know about
it.
The fuck did you just call me?
Flathead.
I too was tasked with painting one of these. And it is, as the French say, fucking dire. He's burnt. I've thrown him in the oven. He's purple.
What a cool guy. You can screw it. You can screw it.
Yep.
Why is he purple?
I wish I knew. This is a licky tongue.
Hayden's obsessed with the fact you can hang it up. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's cool.
Yeah. Well, I have a lot of like things around my house that are just like leaning on things.
Oh, Christians are obsessed with the fact that Moses fucking parted the Red Sea. Yeah, because it was epic, dude.
Yeah.
Alright, just because you weren't there.
Why did you put him in the oven?
It's called the oven because you can
of in the hot food out cold out.
Yeah.
You put the cold food off in the out house.
Off in the out.
Yeah, they're incredible. You are incredible. Thank you for sending them to us. And if you haven't checked them out, Print to Table have these two, and you're probably thinking, but I want other ones. They've got loads. Just go through, have a look. Like Kael did while he was pooing. Go through it.
Yeah.
You can do that.
And Cal's gonna finish theirs.
Well, not on the toilet though.
One day.
What was I doing? Oh yeah. Well,
where am I?
But yeah. Anyway, this has been a great episode of Prime Clueless.
Thank you everyone for joining us. Thank you to Brad for Print. Fuck. Thank you.
Let's go.
Thank you to Print to Table for providing last episode's minis. We're back on our Baldur's Gate 3 shit. We're painting our Baldur's Gate 3 minis to show WizKids who's boss.
Yeah.
We're really punching down on this one.
I mean, it kind of fits because, like, we were talking about before that, like, it's so. This is the whole point of the fact that we're painting these Baldur's Gate characters is the fact that it's so easy to just print your own and, you know, paint your own
for like a fraction of the price.
Yeah.
And for money that's not going towards WizKids. Could you imagine?
Because they've been doing some naughty stuff.
Could you imagine if it like comes out that like WizKids miniature painting division is like child labor? And this entire time we've just been dunking on like the earnest efforts of
Yeah.
indentured children.
Yeah, we're thinking it's like mass produced and printed, and it's like, no,
This is little Timmy's 12th hour. We're not making any claims about.
What
about
are you
Wizards of the
painting
Coast.
today? Well, I'm painting Will because we're going through the Baldur's Gate ones still.
Yeah.
Because we got distracted because we got sent some epic stuff from Printer Table.
I did. And I'm painting Lae'zel. Pictured. Oh, here she comes.
Or is she rolling?
Oh lord, yeah.
You know how we talked about the fact that these are very
POV.
fragile?
POV, you're an istic.
Remember last time you went to paint her, you dropped her and we had to glue her back together?
Yeah, but do the POV, you're a geek. Yeah. Kenyan.
Anyway, we're talking about gaming today because
Gaming.
Kael and I have been brought up very much on the idea of gaming. Because, believe it or not, we didn't have any friends growing up.
We don't play sports.
No. I played AFL for like I played Auskick,
Wow.
and then I played AFL for a season, broke my wrist in 2 places, and then I went, I'm out for the season.
I played cricket for 2 years. To appease my dad. Dad didn't even show up to the game. Then I learned you could just say that you have a headache and then walk home. So I just did that.
Well, they didn't know because you're out in the field or you're just walking home and they don't know.
Yeah, they're like, oh, he's gone for a real big run up on that bowl.
Wii Sports. I did play Wii Sports.
I did play Wii Sports.
I was goated at tennis.
Mm.
And baseball.
I wasn't very good at any of them, but I had a lot of fun.
The bowling was really fun when you threw it backwards and all the memes went, wee, woo. Yeah, that was good.
That's where I learned to throw it back.
For real?
I did the Wii Sports Resort sword fighting. Like
That's where you learned it.
Like if Wii Sports had Lord, like Marvel Rivals, I would have gotten that shit like 3 times over. But it does.
Yeah. It's called beating your auntie at Wii Sports.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you've been playing your PlayStation 3 quite a lot recently.
I sure have. Because my discovery of the Silent Hill franchise has led me to like buy a PlayStation 2, and I've
You
gone.
went and bought one?
Yeah.
I thought you had one.
I thought I do.
I thought I had one too.
Yeah. And I just misplaced it. It's resurfaced, so now I just have 2 of them.
Interesting.
Yeah. But I just had a lot of like games from my childhood that I never beat, and I wanted to like beat all of these old games, and that's what I've been doing. Like Ratchet and Clank 2, I never finished that as a kid, and I
played that as a kid.
I did it recently, and it's really fucking good. And then I tried to play Ratchet and Clank 3 because that was the one that I like played the most as a kid, and I was like, this is just
It doesn't hold up?
it's just not as good as
Oh.
as the second one. And it was the other way around for me as a kid. I was like, yeah, well, 3's got like all the cool stuff and like it's orange.
That's where they ratchet on my Clank until I
Free.
I don't know what Ratchet and Clank is. I've never ratcheted to do
Really? It's pretty cool.
The only Ratchet I know is the guy from Transformers.
Yeah. The guy gets shot in the Bronx
Yeah.
by Leonard Nimoy.
After he goes like, I surrender, and then gets shot. Shot through the heart, and Gunface was to blame. Yeah. You give love a bad name. You do be.
So yeah, like I was playing a lot of PlayStation 2, which means I was visiting a lot of retro game stores and buying a lot of PS2 games. Because I think, it is my opinion, that if you were only allowed to buy one game console, and like that's the game console you have, every other games console is like gone forever. I think the PlayStation 2 provides
The most, like, diversity.
yeah,
But also, like, bangers.
because like legitimately all ages have something worthwhile on the PlayStation 2.
Yeah, you can just play the iToy.
Yeah. It's got some of the best pieces of like genuine art as well for such an older console.
Yeah, like Buzz robots.
Yeah.
You put Buzz with the weird 4-person controllers where there's the big Buzz button and there's 4 buttons under it. You just play that.
I never played the Buzz Quiz.
Really?
Yeah. I've had a PS2 my entire life.
No, I didn't play the Buzz Quiz. That's lame. That's for lame people.
You played Buzz
I played
Robots?
Buzz Monsters, Buzz, Monkey Jam,
Whoa.
Buzz, did I say Robots, Monsters,
Monkey Jam.
and it was just like fun party games.
Buzz Pirates?
What? Is
Okay.
that?
Yeah, cool. You passed. I made that one up.
This really has like I played every game that there is. It's like you play this one, yeah, of course I did. Got you.
Did you play Skyrim 2?
Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah, and like the PS2, it just has, because like growing up, you play all the like shovelware games. You play your like Madagascar for the PS2. You play your your
gold. Madagascar for the PlayStation 2 was goated. Thank you very much.
Do you know what is apparently a goated PS2 game?
My sister and I still quote the Madagascar game to this day.
Are you sure it's not?
Eat the mushroom. Eat the mushroom.
Are you sure it's not just the movie?
Eat the mushroom. Eat the mushroom. That's not in the movie.
Okay. Well, like unforgettable experiences like that. And then recently, I was like, I've got a PS3. I guess I'll play that as well. Because there are a lot of PS3 games that I just never experienced. Because I had a PS2 all the way up until like 2016, and then I had a PS3, and then I saved up like a year later and bought a PS4. And most of the PS3 games that were worthwhile were just on the PS4 anyway.
Yeah.
So a lot of your like PS3 classics I just never experienced, but I'm going back and I'm experiencing a lot of them now. And it's just it's not a great generation of video games, but it's an interesting one. It's a supremely intriguing one because it's got that spiked hair, black goatee, like fucking Limp Bizkit philosophy that's just caked into every bit of its design, but it's also got a lot of sincere storytelling happening, and also everything's brown. Everything has like a brown filter over it.
Sorry, what are you talking about?
Video games.
Okay. I was like, where did you jump to like everything got a brown filter on it? Limp Bizkit was mentioned.
Have you played Grand Theft Auto 4? Everything's fucking...
We experienced PlayStation 2 very differently.
Everything's yellow. No, this is PlayStation 3 now. Keep up.
Anyway,
Keep up, dog.
we experienced gaming very differently.
Yeah.
Because we got asked by Producer Princess to send in like the video games we played as a kid and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Our lists are very different. Very, very different.
A lot of mine were from my teenage years. I just sent all of the like formative games. And a few of them were from childhood, but a lot of them were from when I was a teenager. When I got into like the games collecting and like geek culture.
Did your older sister also play like video games at all?
Yeah.
Okay.
She was the one who like was playing Ratchet and Clank 2.
Oh.
We used to play the SpongeBob the movie the game, and like whenever I got stuck, my sister would come in clutch. It's pretty fun.
Sounds about right.
What a forgotten genre of game.
Just the movie the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the PlayStation 2, boy howdy.
My mind went straight to the SpongeBob Drawn to Life game. I don't know if y'all played that.
No.
Do you know that when Revenge of the Sith was being released, they released the game of Revenge of the Sith before the movie
The
came out?
entire plot.
And it's just the entire plot of the movie.
Oh my.
And so people got it and they played it in the week before Revenge of the Sith came out in theaters, and they got the whole movie spoiled for them.
That is insane. Because there is an alternate ending in that game, depending on what character you choose. There's an ending where Anakin wins the fight.
Spoilers!
Spoilers for a movie fuck you. There's an alternate version where Anakin wins the fight. And
Obi-Wan has a big cry.
and it's played seriously. Like if you select Anakin for that final level,
I was your brother, Obi-Wan.
imagine going to the cinema in 2005 and being like, what?
You just tell your friends, I know how this ends. Anakin wins this final
Anakin
fight.
absolutely... Obi-Wan is Darth Vader.
Obi-Wan dies. Don't know who that dude in the fourth movie is.
Yeah.
That's Ben Kenobi, that's his son.
Yeah, it's Ben. Yeah, that's his son.
He was born at the age of 48.
Yeah.
Yes, it's the sand time. Sand magic. Luke, you are 3 years old.
I've never told you about Ahsoka Tano.
Have I ever told you about it? The Star Wars Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith for the PlayStation 2 is fucking goated. It has a fighting game built into it.
See, going back to the whole Star Wars thing, I got the Star Wars plot ruined for me because I wasn't allowed to watch them growing up. I wasn't allowed to watch 1, 2, 3. I'd watched 4, 5, 6, but I hadn't watched 1, 2, 3 because they were too, violent.
Yeah.
So I played the Lego games.
Yeah.
And I was like, the entire way through the movies, I'm like, I know how this happens. That ship blows up and they rebuild it.
Yeah.
And then it gets blown up and then they don't rebuild it. And I was like, I've been lied to.
Obi-Wan stands on this red button and then R4 stands on the other one. And then they kill Boba Fett.
Yeah. I was like, there's a significant lack of, stormtroopers in hot tubs in the movies.
There's a really epic General Grievous fight with so much parkour.
So much parkour.
Oh.
And then I watched the movie and it's just General Grievous getting shot.
General Grievous.
Rest in peace, General Grievous.
Rest in peace, General Grievous. You would have absolutely
Hated COVID.
Yeah, actually, you would have loved.
You would have loved Black Adam in cinemas.
I'll have a new apprentice. One that will be here to watch Black Adam in cinemas now.
I adored that movie as a kid because it was like
Black Adam?
No. Yeah, I got the PS2 version, so I got the plot spoiled for me.
Ah, yeah, of course, where The Rock just wins.
Yeah. Where he atoms everywhere.
I'm gonna atom.
No, don't do it.
Don't try it.
Fucking what? Yeah, and you could play as good guy General Grievous or dark side Obi-Wan. Because if you both played Obi-Wan, one of you has to have the red lightsaber. So then you have evil Obi-Wan just for free in there. Anyway, I've been playing the PlayStation 3. Specifically, recently going through all of the BioWare RPGs. I did a huge playthrough of Dragon Age as a series because Veilguard was coming out. And I was like, oh boy, can't wait to catch up and then play the new one. And the new one is not good.
Okay. I'm gonna ask you something about gaming, right?
Okay, what's
when
up?
I ask you, what is your definitive
Princess Rosalina wheeled up.
You want to do that again, or
Have you seen the size difference between her and the other princesses? If she could pick me up, I could see my house.
What game made you fall in love with gaming?
I don't think I have one, strangely.
I hate gaming.
I fucking despise it. No, it's just always been a fact of life for me. Gaming's a lifestyle. But my dad bought a PlayStation 3, and at the time it was the sickest graphics ever. That's a lie.
Did you have the one where you put the disc in, or where you slide the top off and put the disc in?
PlayStation 1 that did
Oh,
that?
I think it's on PlayStation 3.
No, I was born in the year 2000.
So was I.
You were?
Yeah.
Wow,
We've
you're
talked
old.
about this.
You fucking fossil. But yeah, we had a PlayStation 1, played Crash Bandicoot, and I don't remember being taught how to play the games. There was just a point where I gained sentience, and was just already playing Tomb Raider 2, and just knew how video games worked.
Oh, with the triangle breasts.
Yeah.
Mm.
I sure hope it does. So yeah, there was no video games have just always been a thing, and I guess Crash Bandicoot was the first video game that I was actively a fan of as a kid.
Did you also play that at the Fun Station?
Yeah. Yeah, because the Fun Station had Crash Bandicoot on one TV, and they had Rampage on another one.
Rampage was goated.
Oh, don't get me started. Rest in peace, all the animals from Rampage.
You would have loved.
You would have loved Rampage, the movie starring Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
We have been mentioning Dwayne The Rock Johnson quite a fair bit today.
Yeah, he's a sponsor.
This episode is actually sponsored by Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Mm.
It's about drive, it's about power. We stay hungry, we devour. Put in the work, put in the hours, and take what's ours.
Hey, I need you to read what Bridget just said in chat. Not that message in all caps, the one above it.
Hayden taught me how to game, that's why I'm so bad.
Yeah, that tracks. I got some more in my veins with culture banging was strange. I changed the game, so what's my motherfucking name?
How many times was I given player 2's controller because you didn't know what to do playing Lego Star Wars Bridgekeeper?
You said Lego like it was a slur.
I put to you.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury.
Yeah. Anyways, I will not be sat here lectured by a noob.
Did you have the Mad Catz Player 2 controller, or did you have the real one?
Well, we had PlayStation 1 controllers and PlayStation 2 controllers.
Yeah.
So like there was just a few controllers rocking around that didn't have like the sticks.
My poor mum. I remember I was trying to play Enter the Matrix for the PlayStation 2 as a kid, and I was trying to play it with the PlayStation 1 controller, and I was like, it needs a DualShock 2, and I was like, hey mum.
Go buy me a DualShock 2.
Mum, we need a DualShock 2. I didn't know what the fuck that was.
She's during the financial crisis. She's struggling to put food on the table.
This was 2007. Mum was actively being cheated on. A divorce was inbound, and I was like, Mum, we need a DualShock 2.
Mum, can you lock in? I need a DualShock 2.
Sure. Snap out of it. I need to play Enter the Matrix.
The tears will be there when you're done. Come on.
Yeah, come on. And I started playing Save Your Tears for Another Day by the weekend, and she was like, how did you do that? That's not even out yet.
Yeah.
Speaking of my mum and the PlayStation 2 in 2007, I do have a fun PlayStation 2 story. I think you do as well, Hayden.
I don't have a fun PlayStation 2 story. I remember rocking up at home one day and Mum was like, I bought you a PlayStation 2, and I was like, I don't know why, but it felt like Christmas, and it was like in the middle of like August probably.
Yeah.
But like, I fell in love with that PlayStation 2. We went on many journeys. We Crazy Frog raced. We
Oof.
TMNT Battle Nexus.
Mm-hmm.
We Indiana Jonesed. I rode on elephants. That was a good time.
Yeah.
I played Ben 10. That was fun. I was like, why can't I unlock all the aliens? There's only 6. He's Ben 10, not Ben 6. This is bullshit. So I tried to refund it. I remember sitting there, 7-year-old me, sitting there trying to figure out like, alright, I gotta delete these memory like files because I don't have enough space on this 2 megabyte thing. And I'm sitting there going, I don't know what this is.
Yeah.
I don't know what day of the week it is. I'm 7.
I'm looking at all these cool pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. It's Indiana Jones.
And like, you know what? I think that's where my anxiety comes from. Because whenever you booted up a PlayStation 2, it was either like, congratulations, you get to play the game you love, or
you're in hell now, fuckface.
Oh, it's just red time for you. And
you're 6 years old and you wanted to play Halo? Fuck you.
You play Halo on a PlayStation?
Deepest circle of hell for you specifically. No, the PlayStation will tell you that, and you'll never make that mistake again. You'll never make that mistake again.
Did you do that? Did you put a Halo disc?
No. I put a Possible K-Zone...
Kim Possible.
I put a Kim Possible K-Zone fucking demo disc into a PlayStation 2 thinking that it would have fun games on it. And it went...
But couldn't the PlayStation 2 play movies?
Yeah, it could.
Just didn't want to play Kim Possible?
No. I think it might have been like a PC disc or something.
That would explain. That would, yeah.
Yeah.
That checks out.
Speaking of, there was a before my PlayStation 3 owning days, there was a demo disc that just had like all of the newest PlayStation 3 trailers on it that I had on my PS2, and it was so good. It had the Batman Arkham City trailer, and it would scare me.
Yeah, Arkham Asylum and Arkham City were good.
Is it the game of the moment, hey?
I hate you so much.
Would certain games feel good without the world going on around it?
You know, we could go in and out of segments without you just going, here's the question!
Touch the iPad.
iPad touch time.
Is it the game or the moment?
I think there's some games that have held up and stand the test of time.
Yeah.
But like Madagascar doesn't.
You had to.
never finished the PS2 story.
What?
What PS2 story? The story was that you just got.
I'm not telling the story how I thought my dad threw out my PlayStation 2 when I cried.
You were like, here's
That's
the PS2
wicked.
story, and everyone in chat was like, not the PS2 story. Oh
No, because it's like, I was like, because Jules, bless her heart, was like, it's your birthday, what do you want to do? You can do anything.
Jules-
You can do anything you want. And I was like, I feel like playing PlayStation 2 with my pals. So I messaged my dad. I was like, Big V, where's the PlayStation 2? He's like, binned it. I put it in the bin months ago. It's currently somewhere between our house and a landfill. And I was like, oh, sick. So I cried in my car. That was fun times. And then went over there, looked around. Turns out he had thrown out most of the stuff, but the PlayStation 2 still stood the test of time. And for some reason, Shrek 2, Madagascar, and like the Lego Star Wars games are fine.
Oh.
But like Ben 10, bin. Ben 10 Alien Force, bin.
Yeah, it's because he's been 6 in that one. That's
Yeah.
lame.
Yeah,
Vaughn new game on that one.
yeah. Yeah.
Jeez.
That's why I have my PlayStation with me at all times. It's currently in my car.
It is strapped.
I
That's
don't leave the
heartbreaking.
house without it because I knew loss on that day.
If your family owned a copy of Silent Hill for the PS2, Vaughn would have thrown out $300.
He threw out like the PlayStation 2, like the PlayStation 3 with like all my games. But like by that point, I had already traded in most of them to Scams R Us to like for like $3 each.
Biggest gaming regret. I traded in my PS4 during like a really low point in my life, and got $100 for it, and now I just don't have a PS4 anymore. Who left this tiny violin here? Jesus Christ! What kind of gamer are you?
Zach Spack said, "Should I tell the story of my brother pawning our Wii and PlayStation 2 without telling the family?"
Brother porn? I feel like you've kind of told the story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, speaking of Zach Spack, he is the reason that WWE was never allowed in my family's house.
Why?
Because I went to his house and played WWE SmackDown vs. Raw. Made my own character. I was like, that's me if I was a wrestling dude. I'm like 10 at this time. I was like, this guy's sick. He looks so cool. We're doing moves. We're doing wrestling. Having a great time. And then I got home, right? And I'm like... on the trampoline with my sister, and I was like, I learned this move on WWE SmackDown vs. Raw. Tried it on her. It inevitably hurt her, and I was never allowed to engage in WWE ever again.
I imagine your mom was like, I don't know what this Wii is, but it's evil. It's corrupting my boy.
Well, she was like, where did you learn that? And I was like, WWE SmackDown vs. Raw.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Proud.
I can't imagine. I can't imagine it was anything intense, but I can just imagine like just tombstone launching.
Your sister like arms snapped in twain, and you're like, I learned that from WWE.
Like my sister just like vertical that way, and I'm like this and just falling back slowly.
Oh dear.
On the trampoline. My sister says, I thought it was because of the titties.
Literally 1984.
Sorry, I just read a chat.
That's why
I like
Hayden
how-
refers to his sister as sister at the time, because
she
she died that day. Yeah, like my fish that my mum replaced without telling me, they also replaced my sister without telling me.
You hear that, Bridget? You are comparable to a fish.
Murray, he was blue.
Murray?
Yeah.
You had a fish named Murray?
He was blue.
He was blue?
Yeah, he was depressed.
That
Killed
was,
himself.
that was,
Died
that was
in
a
the
problem.
tank.
He clearly drowned.
Jumped out of the tank.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you've told me about Murray. That's such a Murray move. Oh, Mazza. You're supposed to stay in there, mate. We have stuff written down. What kind of gamer were you then versus now?
I played solo games because I had no mates, but now I hate solo games because I got mates.
I've got mates. Just let it be known. And I love solo games. They're pretty cool. I love storytelling in video games, especially horror games. Kind of insane with it. Just the marriage of like audio, visual, technology. I sound like I'm trying to Steve Jobs a PlayStation 3 right now.
I was there, dickhead.
Whoa. Your sister was there when Murray died?
I was there, dickhead. Didn't want to play with me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Boring. Although, I reckon the other solo game I put the most hours into was that Bratz game where you could roll around on rollerblades.
Oh, nice. Is that where you're at the mall?
Yeah. And you can have like pets and stuff.
Talking to cute boys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just doing Bratz things.
Yeah. Passion for fashion.
I'm into fashion. Men are my passion. Bratz babies.
Anyway, my mom got banned from a Blockbuster in 2007.
Which one?
The one in Port Kennedy. Almost, if it was the Video Easy.
That'd be so funny.
I thought you were saying your mom worked at the Port Kennedy Blockbuster, so I was like, oh,
why are you dossing, like, again?
What do you mean? I am.
I was thinking you said the one near where you...
Well, she doesn't!
Not anymore.
Well, she doesn't and she didn't. Oh, I did say it, didn't I? Chad, can we cut this out? Can we unclip this?
You can unclip this?
But my mother got banned from
a Blockbuster?
From our local Blockbuster.
Why?
Because.
She kept, like, keeping the weeklies?
No.
Also, what the heck were those Blockbuster, like, cases? They were always, like, really weird.
Yeah. The, like, ones with the slidey lock.
Yeah.
Thing. Yeah. My Beast Wars Transformers Are you unclipping it right now?
No,
What are you doing?
I'm working.
Okay.
Kael's like, I can't see myself. I can't see myself.
What's
Chat,
happening?
I can't see myself.
What's
Chat,
happening?
Chat, I can't see myself. I can't
Chat,
see
are we still live?
myself.
Are we still live?
What am I supposed to look at? I can't look at myself.
Are we still live?
I can't see myself.
Huh?
Am I still there?
Huh?
Am I still live?
Huh?
That's what goes through Kael's head whenever Kael can't see themselves on the screen. That's there, by the way.
Yeah. I just need to know that I still look like a person. Anyway, the year is 2007. Katy Perry's I Kissed a Girl and I Liked It was blaring from the... Are you on your phone right now?
I'm getting a reference photo up! Yeah.
Boring ass co-host.
Do you look at yourself whenever you're laughing?
I Kissed a Girl... Huh?
What? Anyway, Karen.
I Kissed a Girl by Katy Perry.
Weird flex, but okay.
I Kissed a Girl by... Fuck.
By Katy Perry?
I Kissed a Girl... It's 2007, okay? And specifically, I Kissed a Girl by Katy Perry is playing from a TV in the living room. I'm on a different TV playing my PlayStation 2. I am playing the smash hit game Bionicle Heroes. It's a great time.
Mm-hmm.
I've gotten through so much of the game. We've had it for so long. Like months and months and months of me owning this game and playing this game and loving this game. And Mum walks past the TV. And she's like, oh, why did we buy this one? And I was like,
oh,
no, we didn't. We got this one from Blockbuster. She was like, when did we get this one from Blockbuster?
That's
and
insane.
Then, like, checked, and it had been 3 months. So, out of shame, my mum never, like, I think mum, like, lost her membership. It might have been more than 3 months. It was enough for Blockbuster to be like, we need money. So mum cancelled her membership, and luckily one of our neighbours had a similar enough face. So whenever we went to Blockbuster, mum had to like go incognito mode.
Oh my god.
And use someone else's ID. She had to McLovin it.
What the fuck would it be McLovin?
And the worst part is, she like anonymously returned the Bionicle Heroes PlayStation 2 disc.
They have after hours drop off. You can just drop them off after hours and be like, nah, I didn't know.
Well, yeah.
Just put it in the slot.
No, mum was so racked with guilt that she had to change her Blockbuster's identity.
For what?
Yeah. But I'm mad because like we could have just kept Bionicle Heroes at that point.
Yeah, look, you probably could have.
I've missed Bionicle Heroes ever since. But I'm still a gamer.
Yeah. I once So, the funny thing in my life is like the first Marvel movie I ever watched, like on the big screen, on the big theater,
The
right,
big screen.
at the movies,
At the movies.
was with my dad, and he covered my eyes when there was a torture scene because he's like, my 7-year-old can't see it. A lot happened when I was 7, apparently.
He picked up too much from WWE. He can't pick this up. We can't.
I cannot go home and explain to Alison that Hayden has waterboarded his sister.
We can't go through a
because he
second
watched-
sister.
because he watched Iron Man.
We only had
With Robert Downey Jr.
We had one backup.
We had one in cryostasis.
Yeah.
So he covered my eyes during that, and it's just like the funny thought. So like after that, I was like, you know, what would be really cool if I rented Iron Man for the PlayStation 2. So me and my mum, we were like hopped in the car, went to the local place where we got the DVDs from.
The plug.
Video Easy. Got Iron Man, went home, and I was like, "Phew, this game's goated." And then I was like playing in the games room, you know. Playing away on the PlayStation 2.
Gaming.
Mum was like cleaning out like the cupboard that was like next to where I was, and she was like, "Hayden, have you spilt water?" And I was like, "No, I'm playing Iron Man on the PlayStation 2. I've not spilt water. I don't know what hydration is. I'm flying in a suit. This is the best thing I've ever experienced in life."
Maybe I'm drooling because my jaw has hit the floor
From Iron Man graphics.
with these graphics.
And then she stands up, and there is a huge puddle in the games room.
Push
Right?
yourself playing Iron Man 2.
No, like this is like
You're among friends.
this is lots of water, right?
Yeah.
So then my mum stands up and goes, "Hayden, you started running a bath before we went to Video Easy, didn't you?" So you've been to my house. You know where the games room is?
Yeah.
And you know where the bath is.
Oh no.
So-
so it had to snake through past your dad.
My dad, yeah, keep in mind, my dad is sitting on the couch. I think that's why he doesn't sit on the couch anymore. He was sitting on the couch, feet up, and the water went under him.
Never again.
From that day on, he sat on the floor.
I didn't pay attention once. Never again. Cost my family cleaning up the floor.
Yeah. So I actually think like my dad ran the bath, and then we went, and then when I came back, we had all just forgotten about it.
Okay.
So then my sister came home like the next day because she was a sleepover, and there was towels everywhere. She's like, "What the fuck happened here?"
Iron Man 2.
Iron Man for the PlayStation 2.
Iron Man for PlayStation 2. Jeez.
I'm so mad. I'm so sad I missed this, and they blamed me in the insurance. Yeah. Well, Bridget ruined it. Bridget flooded the bathroom.
Your sister's catching so many strays.
Not a clone, please. Yeah.
No, it's precisely what a clone would say.
Clanker.
Whoa, dude. Fucking ease up.
I'm not to say that word on Twitch, actually.
Sorry.
/Jack.
Sorry. My favorite lollies are clinkers. That's what I said.
She may contain Hayden, have you ever raged a quit? You've played League of Legends. How many keyboards have you absolutely thunder cunted?
I will shamefully admit I have punched. So whenever I game, I usually sit with like my cat.
That was such a like a TikTok like hook. Like I have punched. So whenever I game, anyway, your story that I interrupted.
No, it was supposed to be like a little like, "Oh my god, you punch your cat?" No, I punched the desk.
Oh, I was just taken for that ride.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you slammed your cat through the desk.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's fair. I think that's like the big thing. Not growing up playing like PC games.
But I've never like thrown a controller through a window or anything like that. Like I've got mates who have like absolutely shattered controllers, and I'm like, you know, you could just like not.
I've never broken a controller because like most of the gaming stuff that I had to like pay for.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I remember, like, this is 2 McDonald's shifts. I'm not throwing this.
No.
This needs to be in tip-top condition. But when I was a kid, I used to play my Game Boy Advance walking home from school. And I was trying to play world-renowned, fantastic game of the year, Star Wars Attack of the Clones for the Game Boy Advance.
Good game.
It is the most rancid piece of dog shit I think I've ever experienced. And I was trying so hard to beat it.
That's a good game, though.
And because it's bad and it's awful, and I was also
Bad and awful.
I was also doing a really bad job because I was like walking, looking down at this Game Boy Advance. I kept dying over and over again, and then I was filled with so much rage that I absolutely
Thunder.
fucking like protest bricked my Game Boy Advance across the oval. It flew. It was like pitchers. Baseball pitchers will like train their entire lives for an absolute fucking yeet that powerful. Miraculously, that Game Boy still kicking.
Wow.
It is fine. They built those things out of like military grade hardware. I
Them
swear.
and DS is really like powerful.
Even my 3DS, which you wouldn't think is like that old, it's like getting up in years, and it's still working really well.
I had 2 DS lights growing up. One, like the hinge broke, so like if I was like lying down,
you had to like
hold it open?
like do the like the that.
Yeah, like, I had to do like a weird,
Yeah.
like, you know, like the grip that people do on like
Yeah.
when they're like competitive like COD players, like the claw grip. I had to do that on my DS.
Jeez, that's your foot.
Yeah.
Oh well. But yeah, that was my big rage quit, and first 100% completion number.
I don't think I'm not a huge like have to get every single achievement kind of guy.
It took me so long as a kid to complete a video game, to like roll credits on a video game. For some reason, I would just boot up games and just exist in them and just vibe. Like, I discovered recently, the reason I didn't like beat Ratchet and Clank 2 as a kid was because I wasn't playing my own save file. I was playing my sister's save file instead of like progressing the story. I was just running around in like the planets that she'd unlocked and just being like, wow, this is so fun. And then I would, game time would be over. The first game I ever rolled credits on was Shadow the Hedgehog for the PlayStation 2.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that where Sonic has a gun on the cover?
No. It's when my Shadow has a gun.
Oh, sorry.
It's when my Shadow uses the gun on Sonic. And Eggman.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah. Absolutely baller game. It's a terrible game that I adore.
Oh, holy shit.
What's up?
That's a gun.
Yeah, Shadow the Hedgehog has a gun.
Shadow the Hedgehog is just strapped.
He's also talking about because the aliens in that game are referred to as black aliens, and there's a line where Shadow's like, "Disgusting black creatures, get out of my sight." So
Chat clip that.
So this game is about Shadow the Hedgehog joining the police.
And he's just
I'll get this up for you guys. There you go.
Yeah, that's a fucking gun.
he's just got a gun.
Yeah.
You know the Shadow the Hedgehog, the one that like turns into a ball and bounces on it? Gun.
He's got a gun. Maria.
Shadow's got a gun.
My first 100%, I think, was Gravity Rush.
Oh.
For PlayStation 4. A PS Vita title that was remastered for PlayStation 4 and became my special interest for years. And now I feel about it. I got all of the trophies on it. I got the platinum for that, and I felt really accomplished. It's really nice.
The first game that I like set out to complete, like start to finish, was Spider-Man for the PlayStation 4.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because that was one that felt achievable.
Yeah, it was like you get the platinum for like experiencing all of the content in the game and having a good time.
Yeah.
Whereas a lot of platinums are like,
oh, don't even get me started on the fact that I'm never going to platinum or never going to completely finish any of the Arkham games.
yeah.
Because like the Riddler trophies suck. Actively suck.
Shadow of the Colossus, one of my favorite games of all time. Was my favorite until I platinumed it. Having to replay it that many times, you see every single flaw and like
Yeah.
every problem with the game,
Yeah.
and you have to like face that over and over again. And even so, like the amazing parts of that game, like they don't have any effect on me anymore, because I've seen them over and over and over again. Because you have to in order to platinum the game.
All right, no pun intended. Really quick question before we go into break.
What's up?
What is a game you've ever tried to speedrun?
I've never gotten the like speedrun bug until like recently, because I was playing Silent Hill 2 the remake, and I just wanted to get all of the endings. So I've been like picking up like learning speedrunning tactics to just blast through the fucking game. And it's really fun. And I remember as like a kid playing God of War for the first time, I found out that you can, because you dodge by flicking the right stick, but if you press square, it animation cancels. Because normally there's like, you like dodge and then you like get back up from the roll, and then you dodge, you get back up from the roll. But if you press square, that like get back up isn't there, so you can just keep going whoop, 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 and you fucking fly across Greece. It is so fun.
My cousin and I, through like playing hours and hours and hours and hours of New Super Mario Bros.
Oh dear.
We found like all the rockets to get from like point A to point B,
Yeah.
and we finished like New Super Mario Bros. In like 17 minutes.
Jeez.
That was like we were like talking like from where we like started to like defeating Bowser in the final castle.
Jeez.
It was
That was
like yeah, because we played the fuck out of that game as a family.
Speaking of Mario, like I was so like growing up watching YouTube gamers, because I wasn't really allowed to game in my house. I had to like
What, do it in silent?
Yeah.
Do it under the table?
Yeah. But like watching gaming YouTubers and like knowing about the like warp pipes in Mario, and then finally like getting enough time to like boot up the Wii and like have some time to play video game, and then play Mario and be like, oh my god, there it is, it's the thing. It was like really magical. Like the first Mario game, you can just jump over a piranha plant in the second level, and there's just a level where it's like, okay, which world do you want to go to? And you can just warp to whatever world you want.
Yeah, New Super Mario Bros. There was lots of like you just like go into like a random pipe, and it would take you to like this like big cannon, and then you just and you like whee to a different world.
Yeah.
And we knew all like the ones that just like hop, skip, and jump. It's like the final one.
I played New Super Mario Bros. For the DS on like a hacked copy that my stepbrother had. So I had all the power-ups available to me at once.
Yeah.
And every single enemy I stomped on gave me a 1-up. So the 1-up sound just played over and over and over again. And then like seeing the gameplay normally, I was like,
this is boring.
it's like, why is the coin sound different? What is up?
There's one room in New Super Mario Brothers where what you've got to do is just like do the slam down, like jump with another person, and you hit like 999 like lives. And so when we would play that as like a kid, we would just speed run to that room and get infinite lives, and then just fuck about for as long as we wanted.
Yeah. Like playing Mario 64 as a kid, I knew that if you use the secret tunnel in the ice slide level, you could get an easy like 3 lives. So whenever I ran low on lives, I'd be like, okay, I've got to stop what I'm doing. I've got to go to the penguin slide. I've got to do the penguin slide, get my 3 lives. I feel like you don't really have to worry about that anymore, which is a little sad.
No.
You have to worry about the fucking economy now.
That's why I stopped playing the Pokemon games, because they're so like there are like quest markers where you have to go. Which like that ruins it.
Yeah.
Like the whole point of the Pokemon games when I was growing up was
Back
I
in my
fucking
day.
had no idea where you were going. You just had to hope and pray you were doing the right thing.
You bump into like a city that's like, hey, this is Bicycle City. Buy a fucking bike, please. And
Yeah,
you're
or
like,
like
okay.
you go like through like a little like area, and they're like, you can't go through. You don't have a bike, and it's like,
Yeah.
well, how do I buy a bike? And you're like, obviously 2 towns ago you should have bought a bike, and you're like, what the fuck?
And then you like hit some tall grass next to that, and it's like, hey, I'm a level 3 million whatever the fuck that you've never seen before. I'm the coolest thing ever. You're only gonna see me once.
And I'm like, I'm in the wrong area. Anyway, That's us for the first half.
Yeah.
We're going to be back because I'm still painting Will.
I'm still painting.
I've
myself.
painted his pants and his boots.
We're gonna go on break because I've painted my pants.
We miss you already. my picks. So this week we watched Love It or List It Australia.
Anyway.
So cool things we found this week.
Yeah. Goodness gracious.
For all the people out there with crippling gambling addictions, that's right, I'm looking at you. You. New blind boxes are out. Woo! For D&D. You can get more dice. Because everyone needs more dice. I know you need more dice.
The Labubu, Lafufu, whatever the fuck.
Gabagoo.
The Labubu, is it Labubu or Lafufu?
The boo-boo are real, the foo-foo are fake ones.
Okay, the Labubu industrial complex has kind of fried our dopamine receptors, but this is pretty cool. It's cups. Do you use them Yahtzee style, or is the cup just for drinking?
They're like dice cups.
Oh, that's really cool.
Also, they're for like, you can do shots out of them.
You put your dice in it and you shake it and then you slap
Can
it
you
in.
do that for the camera to show how you use them?
No.
Producer
I don't know how
Princess
big they
said
are.
you just get the cup and you just shake it and then you just.
I don't know how big they are. But this is them.
I do love that you've got iconic characters. You've got iconic monsters, you've got the Mimic, you've got the Beholder, you've got the Mind Flayer. And then Grung Boy Band?
What?
The Grung!
What the fuck?
They're about to drop...
Grung Direction are there?
They're about to drop the hardest cover of Bohemian Rhapsody.
That's the best one.
I'm partial to the
Oh, and
Bohemian
they
one.
each come with themed dice
Oh,
to
yeah.
the cup.
Yeah.
Oh, so I thought it was random cups, random dice, but it's
This-
just random.
If you took the dice away from it, this looks like a really
Macca's toy.
specific yeah.
Hungry Jacks.
Yeah, no, you're right. It's a Hungry Jack's toy.
I don't know why, but they had weirdly different vibes, Macca's and Hungry Jack's toys.
Yeah.
That's the size ratio compared to a set of dice. So I feel like they're pretty big.
I want one, where do I get?
But
Online.
Probably online.
But we've
So
learned.
D&D mini dice cup, they're $40 a box.
But we have learned.
$40?
Yeah.
My goodness.
We've learned.
Daylight robbery.
Let's find an actual photo of these before we buy them.
Good luck. A lot of OG places are out of stock already.
This one's got them right here, the board game I added to car.
The board gamer. Me when I can't find a game to play.
Yeah, my life is
Remember the music grenades? Yeah, do you remember when Macca's used to have like little MP3 players that you push the button and play one song?
Yeah.
I used to press the button on like Veronica's Untouched and then throw it into my sister's room to be like, haha,
I remember
you've just been Veronica.
I remember being sad because I got the girl song one time. I've since slept with men. Anyway, Prime Picks.
Minis of the week.
Minis of the week.
We had some submissions in the Discord.
We love it when they're submitted.
So, let's start off with, I need someone to confirm. Briskeeper, did you paint this? Is this,
Those
did
are
you paint
cups.
this mini that got submitted in the Discord? Or was
I
this
got
just a
20 bucks
picture?
on probably no.
Or was this just a picture of a mini that you own?
Getting too busy getting tombstoned.
We will get confirmation, but this is a mini. Very nice.
Oh no, she painted that.
We've only got it from the back and the side. Who knows what the
It's only
front
half
looks like.
painted.
The mini knows its angles.
But this is the submission from Briskeeper.
Yay.
Nice little. This is the first one. There you go. It says I painted. This is the first Prime Pick mini we've had that's been submitted by the person who painted it,
Wow.
which is good. You guys should do that more.
Yeah.
And then we have some submissions from people sending Reddit links.
From Good Mythical Morning.
No, that's just the best angles.
Sile667 says, I bet you weren't expecting these guys.
The Spanish Inquisition. Whoa.
I like this little mustache.
Oh.
This is like really good paint jobs. Extremely good paint jobs.
The highlights, yeah.
Yeah.
This pops.
It
Oh,
fucks.
the wood looks so good.
It's good wood.
Pop in.
Nothing beats a jet.
Hail.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Next we got Tacticat says, Palooza horse. First time using Vallejo's still water effect.
Well,
Whoa.
Whoa.
That's a bit impressive.
that's really good.
I like that.
That's a real horse.
Whoa.
They've like Brainiac style just captured a real horse.
They just put a little horse on a little stand and went, I put Vallejo on it though.
That's Spirit from the movie.
This is
Somewhere new.
what?
What?
How do they do this?
I love refrigerators.
I
How
just
do they do these rocks with the little waves and the little? This is too much.
Too much.
it's too much.
Why do they do that?
Right?
Why you bother?
Why bother? It's not even the main horse.
Just a little horse.
I love
Little
that
guy.
they started to just paint every individual hair on the horse's back as well.
That's
I hate seeing that. It's like, I don't have the patience for that. I'm never doing that.
Yeah. I'm currently.
Also-
Yeah.
Good nails.
Horso. Yeah.
I love when like someone takes a photo of their miniature and they're holding it and I'm like judging their nails hard ways.
It's good. You did good.
They
It's a great post.
they have kept good.
Who's that? What's their name?
Tacticat.
Tacticat.
Tacticat, you've got
Lesbian.
fantastic.
Lesbian.
Lesbian.
We love lesbians here at D&D Live Presents.
Good work. That's yeah.
Ally.
Ally.
Final picture. Submitted by the people in the PrimePix Discord. Go submit your own.
Go submit your own.
Go
Also,
submit it.
If
You
you
wanna see
painted
that?
something and you're like, this is pretty cool, submit it.
Yeah.
We'll love to see it.
We want to see it. Final one. This one's a bit, also a bit much. / pause.
This one's a bit shit.
Ta-da.
Oh, what the
Okay.
fuck?
In progress.
Oh.
In progress?
Oh, yeah.
It's not done?
Oh, yeah. Now you can tell it's not done.
You've painted
Contest.
you've
You can
painted
tell.
that cloth to look like
can
actual
tell.
cloth, and
You
you're
can tell
like
it's not done.
oh, there's still work to be done.
Nah, it's not done.
Paint. This is actually when you see people painting busts, you're like, this feels a bit like cheating because they're so big. Normally, paint for scale.
Yeah.
This is tiny.
That's
Yeah.
small.
Like the distance between this and the camera, and the distance between this and the paint. This is really small. That's a brush there.
I hate
damn.
that. Yeah, that's fucked.
Whoa. Good work.
Show us your nails.
Yeah, but your nails aren't that clean though.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That being said, I bite mine to nubs. So.
Mine are tasty.
Wait a second.
What?
Why did they get rid of today?
Do what?
Did we just do prime picture?
Did we just do prime pics without
Was it showing the picture? And no one said anything?
what? Chat, we trusted you.
Chad, that's on you.
You were our brother, chat. Sorry.
Maybe we kept it away into the ecosphere of stream crashing. OBS hasn't failed though.
What is
So
happening?
we're still live?
Let's no one's confirmed. But I've not got any messages saying that we're not live.
No.
We are.
Okay.
We're here.
Where
Guys, say you didn't show mine, but I was gonna say, oh no, you showing mine, you live. You're live. They say we're here. They just watched us talk about minis without looking.
You didn't show
again.
mine, but what I was gonna say was, oh no, oh, you know showing mine. You're live, I'm here. We were just letting Jules talk to herself. We are
What the
live,
hell?
I wasn't paying attention, my bad.
What the hell? This is Bridget. That's the Spanish Inquisition. This is
So
the-
while
this
you
is the horse we
speed
complained
read,
about.
while you speed through that,
Yeah.
those are the other ones, I'll read out about the community spotlight.
Oh, brilliant idea.
So, on the theme of today's episode, Mandra-based store. We might be a Mandra, we might not be, who knows. Worthy Collectibles, known for selling retro video games, have opened up an extension to their shop. They're kind of connected in the back, like they don't like, you can't like scoot through them, but they can, it's sort of secretive. But there's a new shop in Mandra, Omega Gaming. Lots of cool stuff,
Does have cool stuff.
lots of paint,
It's got the new monster manual. I'm thinking of picking that up. That's pretty cool.
lots of paint.
Lots of If you're a paintist like us, you'll love the paint.
Yeah, I went there opening day and the display of paint, I was like, it's beautiful.
Also a bunch of TCG cards for trading and purchasing and such.
Yeah, if you're a trading card person, like Magic or Pokemon or other ones, like Lorcana's quite big at the moment.
Yeah.
Not as big as Magic and Pokemon though. They're big.
They are pretty big.
They're pretty big.
Yeah, they've got that there. If you're like me and you're just dying for a Sableye card and you keep accidentally pulling like secret rare Charizards trying to get a Sableye, you just go there, buy a Sableye for like $7.
Bargain.
Absolute bargain. And maybe you could trade in some of those hollow Charizards while you're there.
Yeah. They also have big like Warhammer tables,
Yeah.
which is cool because like
Yeah, it's a full game space.
it's like it's cool because like there's a shop that you walk through, but it's not a big shop. It's not an overwhelming shop. You can just kind of cut through.
Yeah.
And then it's just boom,
Gaming.
gaming.
It's pretty cool. And also their like main business, well not even main, they're like sister business, Worthy Collectibles. Pretty cool. Like an amazing
So many pop vinyls.
an amazing selection of stuff for something that's like based in the South. Because normally like all of the stuff kind of floats north in
Yeah.
WA. But
Which we might not be. We might not be in.
yeah, WA could mean west of the
Argentina.
west of the ocean. Yeah, they're pretty cool. Doing cool stuff. Cool
Yeah.
people. Team's pretty sweet. That's where I bought my PlayStation 2.
Oh really?
Yeah, and also my copy of Dead Space, Dragon Age 2, other such games, Metal Gear Solid 2.
I bought a pop vinyl from there.
Yeah, because they have like some of the older ones that you kind of forgot about. They have all the like they had the Miles Morales ones when I was there. Those are cool, and like you'll probably never see those again.
It just has like when you walk through the aisles, it has like a really big like Video Easy / like Blockbuster vibe.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah.
I like it.
But yeah,
And they've got 2 stores, and they're right next to each other. And if you're into sewing, there's like a sewing store
right in the middle. Sewing store right in the middle. So you can get your PlayStation games, sew something together, and then play Magic the Gathering.
Yeah.
Your afternoon is sorted, thanks to us and the team over there.
No, thanks to us.
Well, we told them about it.
Yeah. But yeah, that's our TTRPG community spotlight.
And that's Prime Picks from us.
That's Prime Picks from us.
That's all us with Prime Picks. Now, this is where Jules takes over, apparently. I don't know. I just work here.
Hello.
Yeah.
Oh.
I've devised a game.
Jules made a game from scratch.
Because
We're going to play the game. We're going to rate it out of 10.
you guys need to be able to paint minis while I talk to you.
Okay.
Around your left testicle, there is
So,
a spiked collar.
we've been really enjoying playing little games, doing little brackets in the second half of our stream. So I figured, as we're talking about nostalgia-based video games today, we could play a little game that we like to call Play It or Leave It. Where we will go through a list of games that I have confirmation from these two that at least one of them played during their childhood, or at least have played recently, but is an old game. And they will be given the choice of either to play it again and again and again and again, because they think it's still worth playing today, or leave it, which means they loved it once, but it just doesn't hold up now. We want to hear your opinions as well in the chat, whether you think this game is a play it or a leave it. Essentially, it is a smash or pass, but with nostalgic old video games.
And nobody gets fucked.
So we're starting off with an absolute cracker, an absolute banger. You're allowed to talk about these as much or as little as you like. Simpsons Hit and Run.
Never played it.
Absolutely worth a play. I picked it up for a little bit recently. It's The Simpsons, so like there's no real danger of a lot of jokes. Like, I say that. A lot of Simpsons jokes haven't aged very well. And Apu is in the game. There are a lot of like Apu Quickie Mart gags, and especially in like the first level. But outside of that, aged amazingly well. Even gameplay wise, it's got a lot of fun, snappy driving mechanics. The map is like, it feels pretty large. It feels really cool, but not like barren. A lot of like open world spaces can feel really barren and devoid of any fun stuff. But like, it's a pretty short game, all things considered. You have like 5 levels where you play as like each of the main cast of The Simpsons, and then I think you play as Homer and Bart twice. And then you're done. But
wow.
It's fun. It's really fun.
Beautiful. Well, let us know in chat whether you think The Simpsons Hit and Run is a play it or leave it. Kael has determined that it is a play it.
Yeah.
Our next game in the play it or leave it category is Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
Never played it.
Really?
Never played it.
Have you played any of the Grand Theft Auto games?
I played GTA 5 when I was 18 and I asked my mum if I could download it. But even then, I didn't even play. I have not played the story because I bought it and it came with 10 million in-game dollars, so I never actually played the story or anything like that because I spawned in with, like, privilege. So I played GTA.
Yeah.
But enhanced.
I think that might be one of the things where it's like the game itself is good, but
Why would you? Why, like, when I think about Play It or Leave It, it's like, would you play that over GTA 5?
I think so.
You're sitting down to play a video game tonight. This is on the table. Someone says, "Do you want to play this game? Is it a play it or is it a leave it?"
I would play it. Absolutely. They're inevitably going to remake it, so definitely like wait for that if you've never experienced it before. Bonus points if the like folded up piece of paper that has all the cheat codes is still in the box. Then it's an absolute play. You're gonna have such a good time with those.
For the next one, you are allowed to decide whether you want to list the whole franchise or just the first game itself. Crash Bandicoot. Play it or leave it.
I wouldn't say the first game.
Which one was the one where like it's like you travel through different areas from like time?
That's Crash Bandicoot Warped.
Warped.
I think even still, if you're gonna play one Crash Bandicoot game, play Crash Bandicoot 2.
Crash Bandicoot Crash of the Titans.
Not that one.
That's the one that I played as a kid.
But yeah, that's the one. Like, I played the most Crash Bandicoot 3. I'll always love Crash Bandicoot 3, but I think Crash Bandicoot 2, if like to give to someone nowadays, I think that is just like the closest to an objective best one. So Crash Bandicoot 2 is a play it. I think if you want to play Crash Bandicoot, the like Insanity collection.
Yeah, that was the trilogy that remade, hey?
Yeah. I think that's like the way to go. It's got all the like lost levels from the previous games. It's like a complete coherent package, and it's fun enough. But yeah, I think it's worth playing.
Crash Racing on the PlayStation 1 was goated.
Crash Team Racing, oh my god.
What about Super Smash Bros. Brawl?
Absolutely play it. It's the best one. It's the best fucking one.
Yeah, that was the one game that like it never went down in price.
Yeah.
It's still $90 to this day.
The soundtrack, absolute banger.
Yeah.
It's
the
got
gameplay.
It's got a whole story mode.
Yeah.
That is the most ridiculous thing ever. But it's there, and it's really fun. Gameplay wise, technicality wise, not as good as Melee, and I agree. But for those of you who aren't like getting off to the code and just there for a fun party game, Smash Brawl is the best one. It is so fucking good. Even just that like the opening music, the opening cutscene music, so fucking good. Banger. Sonic the Hedgehog's in it.
Very nice.
Where?
Spyro. Play it or leave it.
I'd say leave it. It's cool. It was cool for the time.
I don't think I played it a lot, and I don't think I'd like sit there and go, fuck, I feel like playing Spyro, because it'd have to be so nostalgia driven.
Yeah. There have been a lot of mascot like platform collectathon games, and I think looking back, like Spyro kind of gets left behind a little bit.
I think in my head though, I have like this block when it comes to Spyro, because I never had a memory card for the PlayStation 1, so I played the first couple of levels over and over and over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Like, I've learned how to fly to the point where I could actually, Hayden, fly, based on how this cheater taught Spyro to fly, because I've done it that many times.
Yeah.
So no, there's a mental block when it comes to Spyro. But nostalgically, love it. When like there's one of the games where you have to click free all the dragons, and then you go to those telepaths and they're like, wee, 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 wee. I love that. But I think if I were to sit down and play a game, it wouldn't be Spyro.
be great for your kid. It'd be absolutely great for your kid. But if you didn't grow up with...
Are we including, like, Skylanders in this?
Yeah, Skylanders is a different
Is
part of the game.
Skylanders-
No, it's just Spyro.
Okay, because Skylanders is Spyro is Skylanders.
Like,
But-
just the Spyro game.
Okay.
But you would have to already own the Skylanders. Trying to get into Skylanders now would be
It'd be easier.
Yeah?
You could just go to any, like, of those, like worthy collectibles or anything like that. They're all in there for like $1.
Oh yeah,
They're just a big tub. You can pee out anyone you want.
that is true.
Facebook Marketplace is full of people
Yeah.
just selling just
Skylanders.
their entire Skylander.
You know
It's
what?
never been... We're just gonna get... I reckon we're just getting into Skylanders.
Yeah.
Off.
It's the docks that are hard to find.
The
Yeah.
docks?
They're like, what are the things that you put them on?
Oh, right,
Because
yeah.
they change per game
Yeah.
to register different Skylanders,
Hmm.
and so you have to get the new ones for each
I
different
remember.
game.
Why was Spyro in that? That's so weird. I don't know why they were like, yeah, we're gonna put Spyro in Skylanders.
And
why
then the
is like
second game-
Spyro the integrated character?
And in the second game, they were like, fuck it, it's no longer a Spyro game. He's here, it's not a Spyro game.
And like Lady Spyro's here.
Yeah.
Just not on the list, but just as a concept, the idea of these Skylanders Disney Infinity games of having like a little toy and putting it on a little portal and having it register, is that a play it or leave it for you? Do you think that should
Toys to
is
Life.
that still fun or not?
Toys to Life had its role. And it died with like the amiibo.
Yeah.
And I think it should probably stay dead, because I think it becomes a problem of like hiding in-game.
Because they don't do it right.
Yeah, hiding in-game content behind a like rare collectible that costs a lot more money than DLC would, because it's like a physical collectible.
Yeah.
Has been and is a shitty practice.
I think if I'm remembering this wrong, then the point's wrong. But did Disney, not Disney, the Lego Dimensions, were those minifigures you could buy genuinely, like you could take them off of the stands?
I can't remember.
Because if you could, that's fine. You can play with those Lego characters regardless. Like, that's what they're intended for. They're literal figures. But, like, the Skylanders, they're, like, display pieces, but who would display those? And the same with Disney. Like,
Yeah.
you're
And
displaying
the
them.
Nintendo one as well. Nintendo released their
But that wasn't even tied to like
If
one
McFarlane
game.
toys combined with them to make, like, a Disney Infinity where, like, these, like, you could articulate them and they became, like, actual statues that you could then store information for that character in that, then that's cool, because you can go, like, yeah, that's the character that I played in this game. It's also a statue that I can articulate. That's cool. When it's just like, yeah, it's a statue, but it's got like a really big base because it has to fit all this information in it.
Yeah.
It's a bit like, eh.
I think it was a marketing ploy that like propped up subpar gameplay.
Yeah, it's just
if
it's a distraction from a microtransaction.
Yeah.
It's a microtransaction with an extra step.
Because if Skylanders didn't have the Toys to Life and you could like unlock the characters for like $2,
It's also,
you'd be like, this game is kind of boring.
but I think it also came out in the right time where parents weren't really prepared to put their credit cards into
Yeah.
these kind of games.
Because like Fortnite was still fucking PvE.
But
No,
they
this-
were happy to buy their kids tangible toys.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you can use this in your computer game? Yeah, okay.
Although there is nothing better than like when your character dies and you've got to take him off
Mm.
and put on a new one.
Yeah. That is really fun. Because you're like, okay, well, I'm sending in the big guns.
Because also, like, me and my friend, when we played it, we made forts to play Skylanders, by the way. We made a fort, and we had, like, a sleepover, and we played this, and, like, we would line them up in, like, if shit's getting dire, we're on this guy.
I would get told off. Because I'd be playing a video game, and, like, it would look like I just had a bunch of toys laying around.
Mm.
And I was like, no, it's for the game. And my stepfather would not believe me. So I get told off for having all my Skylanders. So I'd only bring like 1 or 2 Skylanders to the game room with me. I'd have to choose.
But yeah, anyway, Spyro, leave it.
Mario Galaxy.
Absolutely fucking play it. It is so good. The first one, amazing. At the very least, listen to the soundtrack.
I played Mario Galaxy and then returned it for New Super Mario Bros.
I did the opposite. I was allowed to buy one Mario game from Target, and it was between New Super Mario Bros. And Mario Galaxy. And I was weighing it up. I was like, okay, well, like this one's got like this power up, this one's got these power ups. Like, what will I want to play more? And I made the right decision. I chose Mario Galaxy. It is a cinematic masterpiece. I adore that game.
I'm proud of you. I'm glad you enjoy it.
Play it.
Glad someone has to.
You play as Luigi.
Yeah, it's just too much going on. I just like it's a bit much.
I love it.
It's a bit much.
I adore it.
Fire Emblem Awakening.
Never played it.
I'm currently playing it.
Mm-hmm.
So
currently
you would
replaying it.
say keep it.
2012
Yep.
role-play game?
Yep. Currently playing it. There are a lot of Fire Emblem games. A lot of them aren't good. A lot of them have incest in them. This one, you're safe. Fire Emblem Three Houses is a game that I have vaguely been interested in playing. But Awakening was so good, it convinced me that I was a Fire Emblem fan. And then I played the next one that came out, which was like, that was the Incest Fest, where it's like, oh, you can romance your adoptive family because you know you're not like biologically related to them, so it's okay. And then you meet your biological family, you can still romance them anyway.
Oh.
Because in a third game, you have to buy 3 games. You have to buy the do you fuck your immediate family, open parentheses, adopted, close parentheses. Or you can buy the version where you fuck your biological family. And then there's a third one that's online only where it's revealed you're not related to any of them, so it's okay.
Why are they letting them fucking their families? Why are they doing that?
It was really weird. It was a fucking weird game. So that game made me realize I wasn't a Fire Emblem fan. I was a Fire Emblem Awakening fan. And Awakening is the biggest inspiration to me for like fantasy stuff. When I like imagine D&D fights, it's in that art style. It was the fantasy thing for me.
Chat says leave it.
Leave it?
Just based off your description alone.
No, wait.
Next we have...
Fire Emblem Awakening doesn't have any incest, it's fine.
Next we have specifically Ratchet and Clank 3.
Leave it.
Leave it.
Play Ratchet and Clank
I
2.
never played it.
Play Ratchet and
I
Clank
don't know
2
what a
instead.
Ratchet or a Clank is.
Play the
You
second
never
one.
played any of the Ratchet and Clanks?
No.
Well,
Play Ratchet and Clank
I want to
2.
see that. I want to see you guys play Ratchet and Clank together. That'd be fun.
The first 2 are funny. Like, they've got really good gags.
Oh.
The third one, yeah.
Mass Effect.
Never played it.
I'm currently playing it, and I will get back to you. I've played 20 minutes of it as of today. Seems cool so far.
I feel like the answer on this one is going to be quite obvious, but also interesting. Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga. The PlayStation
Yes.
3 Wii game, I believe.
It was a PlayStation 2
Two.
onwards.
PlayStation
Yeah.
2, Wii, 3, DS. Don't do it on the DS.
The Complete Saga.
Yeah. I'd say yes. I'd say it's worth it. I'd say it's fun, it's goofy. You might not complete it. It's definitely a, like, you have to play it with someone.
Yeah, it's not a solo, especially like,
It's not a what?
it's not a solo game.
Say that again.
It's but also like I played like Lego Star Wars 1 and Lego Star Wars 2, and if you had memory and completed Star Wars Lego 1 on Lego Star Wars 2, you could play all the characters from Lego Star Wars 1 in Lego Star Wars 2. So it was a weird, like, I had the complete saga without having the complete saga.
Yeah.
But also the complete saga is just, unless, like, I'm forgetting something, it's literally, there's nothing else added to the game, it's just the 2 games forced together. There might be
Say that
some
again?
minor, forced together, there might be some minor changes, but, like...
There are like full hour-long videos detailing all the changes, which is like, it's like really weird small stuff that you wouldn't expect.
Oh.
But absolutely, I definitely recommend it over having the 2 individual games. Having them like smashed together is definitely the better like product for money.
Better than the Skywalker Saga?
Yes.
There's more content. As far as I'm aware, there's a lot more content
In Complete Saga?
in the Complete Saga than there is in the
There's 3 whole...
Skywalker Saga. There's 3 whole more games in the Skywalker Saga, but they're tiny.
That's wild.
Each game is like you can get through it in an hour.
It's just the Lego games are just really charming. Like to go through with like
Yeah.
a partner or like a friend or like a sibling and just like all three if you're a Fire Emblem protagonist.
I have so many fond memories of playing like the Star Wars, the Clone Wars,
Yeah. Oh.
The Skywalker Saga is also
and
not.
Star Wars like the
like-
Lego ones.
It's not a re-release of the complete saga with then 3 tagged on. It's a complete rework. as
Oh, you
well.
don't know about the
And the-
Skywalker Saga?
I do.
What are you doing?
The Skywalker saga.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's just it's a completely like it's like third person, not like top down.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's got a lot of
Perception is
cool
weird.
stuff in it, but it's not.
Yeah.
In saying that, I've recently Lego Marvel 1 was on sale for $2.
Lego Marvel Superhero.
Yeah.
That's fun.
That's a good one.
I started playing it and I dropped off.
I feel like a lot of the Lego games are just like if you enjoy it. If you enjoy the idea of a Lego game, then they're all kind of like.
Yeah.
Lego Batman 1
Mm.
is goated.
Yeah.
With like the different like Batman outfits, the different Robin outfits.
Yeah.
And the direct translation between that and Lego Batman 2 and then directly to Lego Batman 3.
I remember
All three are amazing.
I would watch Lego Batman 2's cutscenes like a movie.
Mm.
My favorite Batman movie ever.
Alrighty, before we move over to our Discord questions, we are going to do a quick fire round where you just simply say play it or leave it without any further explanation. Wii Sports,
Play it.
Play it.
Pokemon Emerald,
Play it. If you have like $1 million, play it.
Play it.
Batman Arkham City,
Play it.
Play it.
Silent Hill 2,
Play it.
Play it.
Assassin's Creed Black Flag,
Leave it.
Leave it.
Shrek 2,
Play it.
I haven't played it, so I can't speak on it.
Ben 10 Alien Force,
Leave it.
Leave it.
and Transformers 2007, the movie game.
Play it.
Oh my god, they don't tell you this, but if you press L1, you can do turbo. It's crazy. There's G1 unlockable costumes. It is so good.
I feel like we need to like end of year have like a 24-hour live stream of us just playing all these fucking games.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's the kicker. That's the twist. It's like Jules has marked this, and now we'll have to stream until we 100% each and every one of these games.
God.
One of them's Mass Effect, bro. We're gonna be here for years.
Yeah, Jules is like, finish Skyrim.
Chat has requested
Mm.
in the Discord.
Sure.
That's the question. Can Kael and Hayden try and do today's minute cryptic together?
What is that?
It is
What time is it? We got time. We got time. It'll only take us, what, 11 minutes? Yeah, pull it up.
You are I can give you my phone if you
Can I do it on the iPad?
You should be able to. If you just search minute cryptic, it should come up.
Can I play games on the
It is a kind of puzzle where you look at a sentence and try and derive a word or multiple words from it. And the word is the sentence is phrasing it like a riddle, kind of, and you have to pick up on the little hints inside of the words to let you know what to do with
This
the
is
words.
what people are here for.
This is what people are here for.
Jules, could you pull this up on that screen?
Yes.
And I'll tell you when we type something in that's correct, and you can add it as we play.
Absolutely. Minute cryptic. Let's get this up, and then
I fear this. You should.
pair it to the browser.
I think I've seen someone play this once,
Okay.
and they were really bad at it.
I'm trying to shade this, but it looks like she's brown.
What I will do is I will shrink you guys.
What? No!
And I will make this window capture full screen.
Or she edited on the fly.
Oh, it's gone over you guys. 1 second. We'll be there. We'll get
No!
there eventually. And then do this.
I can't express how much it's not working.
Alright, you can do it on here then.
Nothing beats a jigsaw.
Don't worry, you've got it right here. So, I, for one, say kind of figures. First word is 5 letters. Second word is 8 letters. If we do hopefully still have a Minute Cryptic #1 fan in chat right now, who can hopefully guide us through this a little bit, as they have probably done it already today.
So what's the
group projects.
So wait. So what do
isn't a
you
P.
want from us?
What do I want?
What do you want from
Yeah.
us?
What? How do we win this?
You look at this sentence.
Yeah.
And you pick up on clues inside of this sentence that could be suggesting that some words need to be like you need to find synonyms for some words, or some words need to be rearranged, or maybe you need to rearrange the synonyms in some words to then find whatever this 5-letter word is and whatever this 8-letter word is.
So what's the sentence?
I, for one, say kind of figures.
Oh, so the word itself is one that says kind of figures.
Maybe.
I, for one, say kind of figures.
There are hints which we are welcome
I've
to check.
so
Zach's back says this is a special one. It is 2 definitions.
I, for one, say
That gives us nothing.
I, for one, say kind of figures.
Like karma,
I,
like
for one.
irony, like
Cyclops. I don't know.
what?
I, for one, I've got one eye. I don't know. I'm drawing at straws here, buddy.
Oh dear.
Figurines.
Zach's back says give 1 hint. Are you guys
Yes.
happy to have 1 hint?
Holy shit, please.
Yes.
Hint 1. This is a double definition clue. One of our definitions is kind of figures. Our answers will be a type of figures.
So how many answers are we looking for? 2.
2.
Type of figures. Skating.
Ice skating. Nice.
Ice skating with 3 E's. Figure skating.
Wait. So it's one phrase that's 2 words,
Is it figure
or is
skating?
it 2 separate words that are not related at all?
I am
SKAT.
unsure.
ING.
Now think about the phrase. Okay. Now think about the phrase I, for one. Zach back says yes to your question.
That is figure skating?
No, to
Oh.
your Hayden's question.
What is your
No,
what's
it's
your
2.
question?
It's 2
One phrase.
figure skating.
It does not fit.
Figure skating.
Figure skating.
As you can see,
Figure.
the figure is spelled with an E at the end.
What is it like?
So it's
Roller rink.
I for one say kind of figures.
And what are types of figures?
So yeah, your first
Busty.
hint was that there are types.
Um
Hint 1. This is a double definition clue. One of our definitions is kind of figures. Our answer will be a type of figures.
a type of figures?
Figures.
Figures. Like numbers. Like measurements.
Zaxback says, and what are types of figures? Oopsie My Daisy says, I'm thinking like statues. Kind of figures.
Yeah. Kind of. I for one, letters and numbers. I, letter, 1, number, figures. Figures like if you look at these figures like research, research has letters and numbers in it.
This is like what you're
What's
doing right now
I-41?
is kind of how you figure things out, which is by
I-41. That's a
finding
freeway.
weird associations in the sentences themselves.
I for one. I-41.
Chat is screaming Roman numerals. What's
I?
I
It's
for
I
one.
and-
I for
I-
one.
So
what's I in
is
Roman numerals?
a Roman numeral? Yeah.
So 141.
I
Well, no, because
141.
So 4-1. I 4-1. So 4 is V and 1.
What?
We haven't realized. That's the problem. Roman numerals. So, but like I 4-1. Is it 41 or is it
141.
1-4-1?
says so sometimes
Wait,
the
wait,
clue
what's-
will
what's-
say area and it wants you to use A because A equals areas.
What's
What the fuck does that mean? I paint miniatures.
what is the sentence again?
So I for one say kind of figures.
Mm-hmm.
So we're focusing on 2 words that collectively make up kinds of figures, and we already know that I for one is somehow relating to the fact of Roman numerals because I does equal 1 in Roman numerals, and we need to find a 5-letter and 8-letter word that go together
Roman
that
numerals.
are kind of yes.
Oh, is the answer Roman numerals? I thought Roman numerals was like the clue to.
Would you like to check it?
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, we're geniuses.
Chat screamed it at us.
We
and
got
still
it
didn't
4
get
under
it.
par. I don't know what this means.
It's golf.
But that is the mini cryptic, everybody!
We did it.
Never make me do that again, please. No, keep us drunk. We deserve it.
But do you kind of understand how they work?
No.
Okay.
Everyone was just like, oh, it's like, so it's actually like a 3 splunkel, and if you like really think about the gongi, then like you can kind of extrapolate the fladood. It's like cool, great. I'm glad that you.
So you look at the clues in the word, in the sentence, sorry, and the clues are kind of figures. So we're thinking about kind of figures, different types of ways to represent figures, and then I for one, you know, when that by itself, I for one is also in Roman numerals. I does equal 1, and we're looking for a type of figure, therefore, Roman numerals. That was suggested by Izzy. It immediately got a response by Bridgekeeper. Izzy said, "Can Kael and Hayden try and do today's minute cryptic?" And Bridgekeeper said, "No, they cannot."
We did it.
Bridgekeeper's right.
We did it though.
We didn't do it. Chat did it.
Shut the fuck up.
Some quick and final questions before we end stream. What is your favourite Tim Tam?
The one that was given to me by the tour manager from Critical Role.
Fuck that double decker.
What
sure
is
it
your
was.
favourite handheld console?
DS Lite.
The Nintendo 3DS.
And then, what is your worst story about a Nintendo DS game?
What?
Or just games in Nintendo
I lost
DS games
all
in
of them.
general? Oh,
All of mine were lost. They were in a little baggie that was like a Dalmatian looking bag, and they all went.
I stole my sister's copy of Pokemon Black because it was left in my room, and I was like, if this stays here for a year, it is mine now. Lo and behold, it stayed there for a year. So now I have a copy of Pokemon Black.
that's all the questions.
Wow.
Good luck.
Thanks.
I hope you enjoyed watching us do a minute. I still don't know what minute cryptic is.
These people and their letters and numbers and such. I like Sonic the Hedgehog. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Anyway, try an old game out. If you feel like, you know
Yeah.
what, that old game's been sitting there for a while, dust it off, play it.
You got a PS3 that's been banging around?
First of all, tell them to stop banging around.
Yeah, that's loud. It's disruptive. Stop that. There are people that live here. But dust it off. Look up some lists. Good PS3 games. That's what I did. And play through some.
Yeah.
See how just fucking brown everything is. It is insane how brown things are on the PS3.
Yeah.
It's like in Breaking Bad, whenever there's a scene in Mexico, it's like got that piss filter on it.
Anyway, that's us from today. That's going to be us. We're not going to say anything else about
What?
piss on PS3. That's what P sounds for. We'll be back here next week.
Yeah.
It's going to be a good time. And make sure to put your questions in the Discord, your miniatures in the miniature painting part of our Discord. We have a Discord, we have social media. Make sure to check out Printer Table and
Also Omega Games.
and make sure you love the people around you and love yourself.
Miss you already.
Miss you already.